Sit back and throw one back with your pinky in the air and a middle finger to the world, and join me, the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, as we look back on this day in pro wrestling history. But before we do, put that drink down, like, share, and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get our wrestling history on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is August 16th, and we're going to start off as we always do on a positive note. That's right, these are your pro wrestling birthdays. 1929, the patriarch of the Von Erich family, Fritz Von Erich. 1937, one of them country boys, Uncle Elmer. 1946, don't get me in a bar fight with that man, Dick Murdoch. 1961, Smoky Mountain Wrestling's nature boy, Buddy Landel. 1982, veteran women's wrestler, cheerleader Melissa. And last but not least, 1989, Cedric Alexander. Of course, on the flip side of that coin, your pro wrestling deaths for August 16th. 1990, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Pat O'Connor. 2007, one of the greatest gimmick wrestlers of the 80s, The Missing Link. All right, enough of the sad stuff. It's time to get to the meat and potatoes. That's right, these are your pro wrestling history highlights for August 16th. Jumping in the Wayback Machine and going all the way to 1946, where we see Ted Cox defeat Dave Levine in Houston, Texas, to win the NWA Texas Heavyweight title. It marked the end of Levine's second title reign and the beginning of Cox's second run with the belt. Leaping all the way to the 1960s, Verne Gagne becomes the AWA World Heavyweight Champion for the first of a record 10 times. Pat O'Connor, the defending NWA World Heavyweight Champion, had been recognized as the first AWA World Champion in May of 1960, but was given 90 days to defend against number one contender Gagne or be stripped of the title. The match never happened, and Gagne was awarded the championship. Making a huge jump to 1992, the Great Muta defeats Riki Choshu in Fukuoka, Japan, to win the IWGP Heavyweight title. This marked the end of Choshu's third and final reign as New Japan Pro Wrestling's top champion. And last but not least, 1993, Jimmy Del Rey defeats Ricky Morton to win the vacant Smoky Mountain Wrestling Beat the Champ television title. The belt, which was only defended on TV tapings, would be surrendered by the champion if he won 5 consecutive title defenses. However, on this occasion, the belt had been vacated because a suspended Tony Anthony had won the title under a mask as the Mighty Yankee. And those were your short but sweet pro wrestling history highlights for August 16th. I'm the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, and we'll see you tomorrow.